Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Raider Baseball here live on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com here from Bulldogs Field in LaPel, Indiana. We have your 2021 IHSAA Class 2A Sectional 40 Baseball semifinal matchup here between the visiting team on the scoreboard here tonight, the 8-20 Alexandria Tigers, as they take on your 26-1 Wapahani Raiders here tonight. Again, here as always, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Very appreciative of all of you for tuning in here on this Saturday night of Indiana High School baseball. As we'll go ahead and get right into things with our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Mobile Reboot, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. So Alexandria, to get to this point in the Sectional 40 baseball tournament, got a big win on Thursday night there against Winchester to move on to this evening's game to take on your Wapahani Raiders. I believe the final score there in that one, I believe, was 14-1. They ended up scoring 10 runs in the top of the seventh inning, did Alexandria. Wapahani here on the other side of things defeated Elwood on Thursday night. That was the nightcap there on Thursday evening, in which your Raiders defeated the Elwood Panthers by a final score of 10-0 in 5 innings. So that's how both teams have gotten to this point in the Sectional 40 baseball tournament here from LaPel. And so you come in here to tonight's ball game. I wouldn't necessarily get hung up too much on what the records are. I mean, yes, obviously we know how, Wapahani typically plays here, very well-disciplined team, well-rounded, especially offensively. The pitching for the most part has been really, really solid all season long. This Alexandria team, is kind of, hit and miss at times. They definitely flash some greatness. Then there's other games where, they struggle. And so, we'll see what team we play against here tonight. But this Alexandria team has always been well known for a very good program. And this game is very important to both teams. And so I don't think really records matter all that much per se coming in here to tonight's ball game. Now, I will say Wapahani and Alexandria locked up back on April the 23rd at Alexandria, in which the Raiders was able to win that one by a final score of 5-1. So they have seen each other this season. It's been a while, just a little over a month ago when we last seen each other there. So again, not really necessarily any kind of indication on here for tonight's ball game, but hopefully your Wapahani Raiders will be on their A game here tonight, because obviously they're going to have to be with the likes of these Alexandria Tigers here this evening. I did want to send out a big shout out here this evening to a group of people watching us at the Selma American Legion Post 437 there in downtown Selma, Indiana. We've seen that you guys are going to be having a little watch party, so we wanted to send a shout out to all of you wonderful people for tuning in here tonight. And also, while we're at it here, we'd like to thank everyone. Obviously, with this being Memorial Day weekend, we would like to say thank you and how much we appreciate all of you, all the military men and women, past and present, and to all the ones that have and obviously gone before and even now, making that ultimate sacrifice to our country. We're very, very appreciative, and to all the fallen heroes as well. You'll never be forgotten. So we are very, very appreciative of all of our military men and women, past and present, for their ultimate sacrifice to our beautiful country here in the United States of America. So again, with that said here, folks, we'll go ahead and step aside here for a quick break. Again, we'll be back here with the finishing touches on our Raiders Live pregame show presented by the Mobile Reboot here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here to the Raiders Live pregame show presented by the Mobile Reboot. Again, a proud sponsor here of the WHS Network. Again, if you are just now joining us here for the first time this evening, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morbilius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Again, here from Lapel High School here at Bulldog Field, here with tonight's 2021 IHSAA Class 2A Sectional 40 Baseball Tournament semifinal matchup here tonight, again between Alexandria and Wapahani. So really the final comments here this evening. Wapahani, throughout the course of the year, we've seen these guys perform at a very high level. And, you get on, such a big stage like this and how important of a game this is. Every game down the stretch now has even more meaning than before, obviously. And, don't let the game or the situation get any bigger than what it already is. Meaning just go out there, play the game the right way, conduct business the way you normally would, going out here, getting the bat started early and often, bringing the boomsticks. Obviously, you're going to have, hopefully some great pitching here tonight. Gavin Lash is on the mound here tonight for Wapahani. But there's many facets of the game, other than offensive pitching. But, you also have your defense. Your defense has to play behind you and make the routine plays. And then base running, obviously, always a very important key. Got to make smart decisions on the base pass to where it don't cost you. And so, like I said, really looking forward to this one here tonight. Alexandria, Wapahani will go head-to-head here in roughly about 5-10 minutes from now. We're getting ready to have the coaches meeting. Out here at home plate, head coach Brian Dudley is already out there, and now he'll be joined here by the three umpires here this evening, as well as head coach here for Alexandria, Jeff Klosser. So, folks, we'll go ahead and step aside again here for a quick break, and we'll be back here with our starting lineups coming up. Again, this has been our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Mobile Reboot. You're on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All right, welcome back here, folks. Again, Brandon Morbilius alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. We'll take a look here at tonight's starting lineups again here from Bulldog Field here in Lapel, Indiana. Alexandria and Wapahani coming your way here tonight. We'll take a look here at the Liberty Prairie Alumni Association starting lineup here for Alexandria. Leading off and catching here for the Tigers, number 1, Brendan Luzader. Batting second, the third baseman, number 26, Braxton Pratt. Batting third, the center fielder, number 2, Cole Stewart. Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 10, Carson Cuneo. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 4, Braden Bates. He'll be hitting for the pitcher, number 19, Dylan Miller. Batting sixth, shortstop, number 27, Aaron Matthews. In the seventh spot, the second baseman, number 17, Cade Abshire. Batting eighth, first baseman, number 32, Nick Kaufman. And batting ninth, the right fielder, number 35, Gabe McGuire. Again, the Alexandria Tigers are coached by Jeff Klosser.
Leading off is shortstop number 12.
Now we'll take a look here at the starting lineup for your Wapahani Raiders, again presented by the Liberty Perry Alumni Association. Again, leading off here for your Raiders, the shortstop, number 12, Gavin Noble. Batting second, the second baseman, number 10, Daxton Dudley. Batting third and catching for the Raiders, number 4, Luke Willman. Batting fourth, first baseman, number 19, Gage Gadberry. Batting fifth, third baseman, number 16, Nolan Dudley. Batting sixth, the pitcher, number 18, Gavin Lash. In the seventh spot, the center fielder, number 7, Caleb Henderson. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, number 24, Paul Fisher. He'll be hitting for the left fielder, number 20, Blake Castor. And batting ninth, the right fielder, number 11, Joe Foster. Again, your Raiders coached by Brian Dudley, assisted by Jason Dudley and Jonathan Riddle. So, folks, again, that's tonight's Liberty Perry Alumni Association starting lineup here tonight. Again, we'll step aside here for a quick break, and we'll be back with tonight's first pitch here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
All right, welcome back here, folks. We'll go ahead and take a look here at your Jones Auto Body defensive alignment here this evening for your Raiders. Again, out in left field. He's not listed on the graphic there, but that is Blake Castor. Out in center, Caleb Henderson. Over in right field, Joe Foster. Around the horn here in the infield, Nolan Dudley at third base, Gavin Noble at shortstop, also Daxton Dudley at second, and Gage Gadberry over at first. Your battery mates here, Gavin Lash on the mound, and hanging the signs is Luke Willman. So again, that is our Jones Auto Body defensive alignment here tonight. Again, as we're just about set here for tonight's first pitch, again, greatly appreciate everyone for tuning in tonight and supporting both teams here this evening, more importantly here for your Wapahani Raiders. And we greatly appreciate the IHSAA as well as Lapel for giving us an opportunity to broadcast here tonight. And again, we'll have Brendan Luzader now stepping in to lead off tonight's ball game here for the Alexandria Tigers. Again, Gavin Lash on the mound here for your Raiders. And tonight's first pitch will be low and away there for a ball. 1-0 the count. There's a called strike now. Even count up here at a ball and a strike here on Luzader. Got a 309 hitter, 13 RBIs, also a couple of doubles here on the season. Ground ball here to the shortstop. Noble will collect, throws on the first, and a 6-3 putout for out number one of the ball game. So great job there by Lash, able to induce a ground ball right there for the first out of the ball game. And now we'll see the third baseman, number 26, Braxton Pratt, at the plate here for the Tigers. Pratt here on the season, batting .300, also 12 RBIs, 7 doubles, and a triple. Big-time threat on the base pass as well if he gets on, 23 of 26 in stolen bases, as that will be in there for a ball high and inside, 1-0. The 1-0 offering popped up in the shallow right field. Foster on the run and will drop the ball. Again, it is windy here this evening. We've seen it in the first game as well. Now, again, that ball should have been caught, but it's going to play some games with you here this evening, unfortunately, for anybody that's got to catch a fly ball. So, nonetheless, Pratt out there at second base now after the error by the right fielder. So he's at second, one away here in the inning. Now we'll have the center fielder, number 2, Cole Stewart, at the plate. Stewart, a .345 hitter, 14 RBIs, along with 6 doubles and 2 triples. Also another young man that's a threat on the base pass, 19 of 22 in stolen bases on the season. as that will drop right on in there for a called strike. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch popped up in the infield here. Daxton Dudley goes just on the edge of the grass and will make the catch for out number 2 here in the inning. And so they'll bring up Carson Cuneo. While we got some time here, again, Lash on the season, perfect 6-0 with a 1.07 ERA and 32 2/3 innings pitched. He's allowed 8 runs, 5 of them earned, also 19 hits allowed, 22 walks, and 38 strikeouts. So again, those are the numbers there for Gavin Lash here on the season. Again, 2 away, again, 1 on out there at second base, and Pratt. Pretty good runner out there at second. Cuneo here at the plate for Alexandria. The pitch from Lash will be over here to the shortstop. Noble collects, throws on the first, and that will be the end of the inning on a 6-3 put out. Great job there by Gavin Lash getting out of some trouble. Thereafter, Pratt able to reach second base there on the air. So a 6-3 put out number 3 there in the inning as the Tigers go rather quietly here in the top of the first inning. No runs on no hits, also 1 error, and 1 left on base. We'll head now to the bottom half of the first. Stay right here with us here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here to our Kinshaw Properties game break here as we enter the bottom half of the first inning here from Lapel. Again, semifinal round of the 2021 IHSAA Class 2A Sectional 40 Baseball Tournament.
Leading off for the Raiders, number 12, the shortstop.
And so we'll lead things off here for your Raiders with the shortstop, number 12, Gavin Noble. Noble here on the season, a .405 hitter with 9 homers, 27 RBIs. Going to hit his 9th home run on Thursday night. There into deep left center field. As that pitch will sail high and away, 1-0 to begin the count here on Gavin Noble. Again, shows bunt right there and bunts it foul back to the backstop area. Even count here at a ball and a strike. Again, on the mound here tonight for Alexandria, Dylan Miller. The pitch. Noble goes a little bit fishing there on that one. Now the count at 1-2. Miller here with a windup, 1-2 pitch. And that's going to be fouled off to the third base side, and that will get out of play. And so the count will stay put here at a ball and 2 strikes. Again, Daxton Dudley to follow. The Raiders have pretty much had the same lineup throughout the course of the season here. A few changes there at the bottom part of the lineup. They're nearly midway through the season, as that will be an error in the throw there by the catcher. Again, Noble struck out swinging, but will luck out right there and reach first base on the throwing error from the catcher.
That is the second baseman.
So the Raiders will have a leadoff base runner. We'll have the second baseman, number 10, Daxton Dudley, now stepping in at home plate. Daxton, a .341 hitter, 1 home run and 22 RBIs on the season. Shows bunt and will foul that one off down the third baseline, 0-1. Daxton's also collected 5 doubles and a triple on the season. He's been on the mound as well a few different times throughout the course of the year. So Dudley steps back in here again, 0-1 your counts. Miller will come to the set here in the pitch. Again, he offers at it right there and comes up empty now, 0-2. Got Noble down at first base. Struck out swinging, but then the error on the throw from the catcher allowed him to reach base to lead off the ball game tonight. The pitch. And that's going to be skied up down the third base line, foul and out of play. So the count will stay put here at 0-2. It's got to keep battling right here. It's trying to find your way on base. Got to be productive. Throw on over there to first base, and Noble's back in there safely. Well, they're trying to keep him close. Going to hang in the signs here. Brendan Luzader for the Tigers. And that's a deep fly ball left center field. But they have him positioned just right. He dropped the ball out there in center field. And so the Raiders will have 2 runners on now. Both of them by an error. So again, normally that would have been an easy gap shot, but the way that the Tigers have the outfield shift on, and for that matter even an infield shift, they have 3 guys at least near the left side of the infield. That ball in the dirt. Noble's going to take off for third, and he will be in there safely. So again, a wild pitch advances Noble on the third. Daxton Dudley again stayed put at first. Luke Willman here with a 1-0 count. Got a great opportunity to cash in early here in this one after a couple of miscues here from the Tigers. Miller will come to the set, and a 1-0 offering will be high and inside, and Dudley will take second base with no throw. So the count now stands at 2-0 after the stolen base there from Daxton. Got a couple of ducks out there on the pond. In scoring position here, Dudley at second, Noble at third. And again, nobody out here in the bottom half of the first. Miller with a windup, the 2-0 pitch will be laced there deep right field, and it's going to be near the fence there. Here comes Daxton around third. He'll score, and that's going to be a 2 RBI double for one Luke Willman. Great execution, and the Raiders have taken a 2-0 lead just like that. Again, after a couple of miscues defensively from Alexandria, the Raiders make sure that it cost them. So now the first baseman, number 19, Gage Gadberry, will step in, but not before a brief mound visit here for the Tigers. So again, during this time here, again, we want to send a big shout out again to the group of people watching us here this evening from the Selma American Legion Post 437, downtown Selma, Indiana. Greatly appreciate all of you fine folks out there for joining us, and everyone else as well for tuning in here for tonight's semifinal matchup here between Wapahani and Alexandria. So Gadberry will step in. The pitch, laced down the third base line, but foul. So 0-1 here on Gadberry. Engaged on the season, a .280 average, 3 homers, 23 RBIs. Also 7 doubles on the year. The pitch for Miller will fall low. So an even count here of 1 ball and 1 strike. The pitch, it's going to be upstairs there for a ball now, 2-1. Again, Willman out at second base. 2 runs have already come home to score if you are just now joining us. The 2-1 from Miller. Getting to the third base side, foul. Getting inside there on Gadberry, not letting him get his hands extended and do something with it here. Again, Nolan Dudley on deck here for Wapahani. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Here's the pitch. And another one fouled down the third base line. Just got to keep battling right here. Fouling off pitches. And hopefully you can find the one you like and do something good with it. Miller with a 2-2. Gets low in the dirt, and that's going to head on to the backstop. Willman will now advance on up to third base after the wild pitch. So the count is full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, this will be pitch number 7 of the at-bat. The wind-up, the payoff pitch, and that's going to be low and inside for ball 4. So a great at-bat there for Gage Gadberry as the line just keeps on a-moving here for the Raiders.
Now batting third base.
As Wapahani now has Willman at third, Gadberry at first here on the corners. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first, with now the third baseman, number 16, Nolan Dudley, stepping in at home plate. Dudley here on the season, .447 average, 3 homers, 26 RBIs, as he will foul that one back and out of play, 0-1. Again, Dudley was on the mound there on Thursday night, claiming the victory, pitching all 5 innings. Gave up 5 hits, no runs, also no walks. Very, very important to point that out. Also collected 9 strikeouts there from the Panthers. Bit high there for a ball. So an even count here of a ball and a strike. Again, Noble and Dudley, Daxton Dudley, have scored this inning so far. Both reach base on an error. The pitch down the third base line and just foul. And there's Miller continues to try to hammer the inside there to the right-handed hitters of Wapahani. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Falls low and away. Nice job there by Nolan not to take the bait. So the count here, 2-2. Gadberry off first, Willman off of third. And the pitch just a bit high and inside as Gadberry will go ahead and take second base. Again, the Raiders not exactly known for stealing a lot of bases here. I mean, they have some good ideas of what they're going to do on the base pass every now and again. Popped up here in the infield. Going to be a little bit of trouble there, but the first baseman makes the play for out number 1 here in the inning. But back to what I was saying, they do have some success on the base pass, but they don't run a ton. That's definitely not one thing that they're really known for. So again, 1 out here in the inning. Still got a couple guys out there in scoring position at second and third. You got the pitcher, number 18, Gavin Lash, at the plate as the infield will come in here for Alexandria. Great opportunity to help yourself out as Lash will come up empty on that one, 0-1. Lash again leading the team in overall batting average, a .519 hitter, 3 homers. Also leads the team in RBIs with 29 of them. One ball, one strike, the pitch. Right there on the outside part of the plate now, 1-2. Nice looking pitch there from Miller. The wind up, 1-2 offering. Gets him swinging for strike 3, so a very, very big out right there. So you've gotten 2 outs now with guys at second and third.
Center fielder number 7, Caleb.
Let's see if Miller's able to complete the deal right here and get out of the inning with only 2 runs crossing the plate. Henderson now at the plate. Chopped there to the third base side. Foul, 0-1. And again, you can kind of tell he's trying to get into a little bit of a rhythm here. Gets the ball right back and ready to make that next pitch. I think as a hitter, you try to take a little bit more of your sweet time just to kind of throw him off a little bit. As Henderson swung right on through that one now. 0-2 the count. Again, 2 out, 2 on. The wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Chopper here to the third base side, and it's going to be a foul ball. So very close down there at third. But we're going to redo it here at no balls and 2 strikes. Here on the center fielder, Caleb Henderson. The wind up, the 0-2 once more. Low and away, that's going to get by the catcher, and 1 run will score. And so again, Miller was just a pitch away from getting out of the inning. So again, a run has come home to score to make it now a 3-0 ball game. Again, Gadberry has moved up to third base. The count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. The wind up, the pitch, outside for ball 2. So Henderson starting to really turn this into a pretty good at bat right here. This will be pitch number 6 after being down 0-2. To the shortstop here. He'll collect, make the throw, and a nice stretch there by the first baseman to complete the out for out number 3. But the Raiders get 3 up on the board here in the bottom half of the first inning. Again, they get 2 runs here on 1 hit, also 2 errors, and 1 left on base. We'll now head to the top of the second inning with your Raiders ahead on the Tigers, 3-0 here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Welcome back here, folks. Brandon Morvillius alongside. Here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. I'd like to thank some of our sponsors here this evening. A big thanks here to Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC Dealership, owned by Randy Stoops and located at 4055 West Clare Lane in Muncie, Indiana. Stoops has a wide variety of brand new and pre-owned vehicles of quality brand names. So if you have an interest in a vehicle or would like to know more information about one, make sure to contact Stoops at 765-288-1903 and check out their online website at stoopsauto.com. Again, their hours are Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. They're also open Saturday from 8 to 4. So again, a special thanks there to Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC Dealership. Stoops is driven to be the best.
35 and 8.
All right, so we are set to play here in the top of the second inning.
For Alexandria, number 4, Braden Bates.
Going to lead things off here with the designated hitter, number 4, Braden Bates. And the first pitch here in the second inning will fall low for a ball, 1-0. Going to designated hitter Bates, again hitting for the pitcher Dylan Miller here for the Tigers. Outside there now, 2-0 the count. The windup 2-0 offering here by Lash. Be in there for a called strike now, 2-1. I think it's been a while since the last time Lash pitched. I think it was back, probably 2 weeks ago during the county tournament. So it's been a minute. At least to my recollection, I think that was the last time he has pitched. 2 balls, 2 strikes here on Bates. And Lash taking a long look in there, gets where he likes the pitch. Goodbye. Time to pull that chainsaw, folks. First out there in the inning as Bates goes down looking. And we'll now bring to the plate the shortstop, number 27, Aaron Matthews.
27, Aaron Matthews.
Matthews, a .288 average, also 5 RBIs. Again, batting 6th here tonight for Alexandria. Ball high there, 1-0. Throws that one in the dirt. It's not exactly something you want to make a habit here of getting behind the hitters early in the count. So 2-0 the count here on Matthews, the pitch. And up the middle, Noble won't be able to get to it in time. Nice diving attempt nonetheless. And that's going to be a 1-out single here for one Aaron Matthews as he's on down there at first. Now the second baseman, number 17,
Now batting,
Cade Abshire at the plate.
17, Cade Abshire.
So we'll see if he can induce a two-in killing right here. Ground ball double play potentially. And he got one away here in the inning after the strikeout looking there at Braden Bates to begin the inning. Again, starting that pitch outside for a ball, 1-0. Last glance is over there at first. He'll come to the set and the pitch. Just misses that outside part of the plate. And so that's the third consecutive batter to begin this inning that has reached a 2-0 count. And as I just mentioned, not exactly the habit you want to get into here. Pick off back to first. Matthews in there safely. And you have Daxton Dudley playing near the second base bag. Kind of leaving that whole right side of the infield open there with Gadberry holding the runner on first. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. The throw down to second, and Willman guns him down. Oh, heck yes. Wasn't even close on that one. Matthews gets caught stealing there from Willman, so Willman on down there to, I believe, that was Dudley for out number 2 here in the inning. Swung on and missed. A little high cheese right there from Lash. So he's battled back here now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the wind-up, the pitch. Misses low and away. So the count's at full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch. Pop back and out of play. So the count will stay put here at 3-2. With Nick Kaufman again waiting on deck. Here for the Tigers, again 2 away here in the inning. Payoff pitch once more. Another one fouled back and out of play. So Abshire trying to do everything he can to find his way on base. This will be pitch number 8 of the at-bat. Payoff pitch once more. Another one popped back. Fouled out of play. More than likely would have been ball 4 right there. But again, anything close. Got to take a hack at it here and see what will come of it. 3 balls, 2 strikes once again. The pitch from Lash. Gets him looking, never mind. Not sure exactly where that pitch missed. It completely fooled me out. So Abshire draws a walk.
Batter's number 32, the first baseman, Nick Kaufman.
So now the first baseman, number 32, Nick Kaufman, at the plate here for the Tigers. Getting 2 out here in the inning. The pitch. Called strike there on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. Again, last year on the season, at times he's had a little bit of issues with, some walks. He has 22 walks and 32 2/3 innings pitched. Chopper here to the first baseman. Gadberry will take it himself, and that will end the inning. So great job there by Lash. Slam the door shut here in the top half of the second inning. As again, Alexandria gets no runs here on a hit. Also no errors and 1 left on. We'll head now to the bottom half of the second. Again, Wapahani 3, Alexandria 0 here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here on the Kenshaw Properties game break. Bottom half of the second inning upcoming here. Wapahani 3, Alexandria 0. I'd like to thank some more of our sponsors here this evening. And actually, before we do so, we do have a new pitcher on the mound here for Alexandria. And that would be number 24, Connor Russell. So Miller went 1 inning, and that was all she wrote.
Leading off for the Raiders, number 24, Paul Fisher.
So again, we'll get to our sponsors here later on, but deep fly ball left field there by Fisher, and that's going to be over the head of the left fielder. And so that's going to be a leadoff double for Paul Fisher. What a way to start it here, the young man. So leadoff man on.
Right fielder, number 11.
We'll have the right fielder, number 11, Joe Foster, now at the plate. And the number 9 hitter in the order. So again, Connor Russell is your new pitcher for the Tigers. Again, there as Dylan Miller goes 1 inning. That pitch low and away rather. Foster here on the season, .409 average, a home run, 13 RBIs, 5 doubles and a triple. The 1-0 pitch, bunted here to the third base side, a well-placed bunt on down to first, and he's going to be safe. A bunt single there for Joe Foster. And the Raiders now have him on the corners. A couple of hits already to begin the inning. So a well-placed bunt there from Foster. Fisher now advances on to third. Foster at first, and back to the top of the order here for your Raiders. And that is the shortstop, number 12, Gavin Noble, at the plate. The pitch here from Russell falls high, and Foster will head on in there to second base without a throw. So another stolen base there for Joe. And now you have a couple of guys out there in scoring position, second and third. The pitch from Russell will be swung on and missed by Noble. Now even count here of 1-1. There's the windup, the 1-1 offering. Fouled back there to the third base side and out of play. You got Noble 0 for 1 here on the night. Reach base on a throwing error after striking out. Reach base on a throwing error there by the catcher, as that pitch is upstairs there for ball 2. You got Noble end up scoring after the 2 RBI double there from Luke Willman there in the first. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. And that's going to plunk him, look like right on the knee or the foot. And so Noble will now head on down to first to load the bases. Again, not exactly ideal situation to be in here if you're Alexandria. You bring in a brand new pitcher to begin the inning, and things have went haywire from the start. And so obviously here if you're Wapahani, you want to jump on them and keep it going from here. And now the second baseman Daxton Dudley at the plate, as that pitch is high and inside for ball 1-0. Daxton also reached base on a error from the center fielder. Again, the defensive shift here from the Tigers, as that pitch is in there for a called strike 1-1. Again, this is about the only time that we have seen this year where the opponent has used a defensive shift. Over here to the right side, that's going to get out of play. So the count here at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, nowhere to put them. Bases are loaded here. We've got Fisher at third, Foster at second, Noble at first. All 3 can run very well. The 1-2. Ball high and away. Russell collects himself. Here's the pitch. Again, Dudley reached out for that one. That's going to be an infield fly. The shortstop ended up missing it, but again, it was an infield fly, and that's going to be out number 1. So again, Dudley, good opportunity right there. Again, just unfortunately reached out for that one instead of maybe taking it that way and going into the pitch and sending it to right field.
Batters number 4, Luke Willman.
So the bases remain loaded here. Luke Willman steps in. And that's popped up now in the infield here in foul ground on the first base side. And the first baseman will make the catch for out number 2. So right here, your dangerous part of the lineup. The Raiders, unfortunately, has fallen short here the last 2 batters. But that's why it takes 3 outs to complete the inning. You got Gage Gadberry now at the plate. Swung on and missed, 0-1. And he had the double from Fisher, bunt single from Foster, the hit by pitch from Noble to begin the inning. Last 2 guys have been retired, as Gadberry will swing right on through that one, now 0-2. And now you got to shorten up. Try to put ball in play. The 0-2 offering, well outside there for a ball. One ball, 2 strikes here on Gadberry. Here's the pitch. Another ball upstairs. Again, trying to change the eye level here of the hitter. See when he comes back right here. Russell with a windup. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Skied up first base side, and that looks to get out of play. Nice camera work right there from Redbeard. So Gadberry trying to battle right here. Again, this will be pitch number 6 upcoming on the at-bat. Had a very lengthy first at-bat as well when he drew a walk. The pitch. Falls low and away, ball 3. So the runners will be on the move. Again, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out here in the inning. The wind up, here's the payoff pitch, and that's going to be ball 4. What an at-bat right there from Gadberry. Again, being down 0-2 in the count. Was able to work a walk. And the Raiders played another run. About the easiest RBI you're going to get right there, folks. So Foster moves up to third. Noble at second. Gadberry now at first. And Nolan Dudley here at the plate as he sees that one in there for a strike, 0-1. Again, Nolan in the first inning popped it up to the first baseman. Dropped that one right in there. Now 0-2 here on Nolan. Wait back on that one next time. Do something with it. Here's the pitch. Ball high. So 1-2 the count here on Nolan. Nowhere to put him again. Bases loaded here. 2 away. The pitch. Fouled back and out of play. So the count stays put here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Russell here with a wind up the pitch. Skied up here, shallow left field. They're on the edge of the infield grass. Shortstop's there and will make the catch. So the Raiders, again, score a run, but was definitely threatening for a lot more here in the bottom half of the second inning. And the Raiders score 1 run here on 2 hits. Also no errors and 3 left on base. We'll head now to the top of the third here, folks, again from Bulldog Field here in LaPel, Indiana. We'll step aside and we'll be back with more here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Back here with the top of the third inning here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network and Kinshaw Properties game break. As we enter the top of the third, again, Wapahani with a 4-0 lead over Alexandria. And just about to start things here in just a moment. Again, greatly appreciate you all for tuning in here on this Saturday night of Indiana High School baseball. Again, this is the semifinal round. Again, earlier, Monroe Central came back and defeated LaPel 6-5. Not exactly the ideal ending there for LaPel, unfortunately, but nonetheless, Monroe Central moves on to the championship game on Monday afternoon at 1:30. So 0-1 here on McGuire. Line shot there off the glove there of Noble. Tried to show us hops right there, but unfortunately just came up a tad empty there. So a leadoff single here for Gabe McGuire. And the number 9 hitter in the order here for the Tigers. And back to the top.
Now batting number 1.
It's catcher number 1, Brendan Luzader. That's second hit now of the night here for the Tigers. The pitch down the third base line. That's going to get foul. So 0-1 here on Luzader. Again, 0 for 1 on the night. Grounded out to the shortstop back in the first inning. And Luzader on the season coming into the night, 309 average, 13 RBIs, a couple of doubles. Last glances over at first, and we'll come to the set. And the 0-1 offering. Swung on and missed. Now 0-2. Pitch here from Gavin. Bit upstairs there for a ball now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, McGuire down there at first base. Nobody out here to begin this top the 3rd inning. And time is called. So again, that throw to first base would have been, I guess, done away with, so to speak, since time was called. It wouldn't have mattered if he was safer out right there. 1-2 the count. Lash with a pitch. Another one high and inside. So an even count of 2 balls and 2 strikes here on the leadoff man, Brendan Luzader. Catcher here for Alexandria. Here's the pitch. Line shot there to Noble. And on down there to first, and that's going to be a double play. So a little bit of confusion there on the base pass there for the Tigers. That's a 2-for-1 deal there for Gavin Noble. So a line out there to the shortstop, 6-3 double play for 2 outs now here in the inning. And that will bring up the third baseman, number 26, Braxton Pratt. Catches that outside corner, dandy of a pitch there from Lash. Again, Pratt 0-for-1 on the night. Reached base on an error of the right fielder in the first inning. Pumping strikes now. Lash has Pratt down 0-2. The windup, the 0-2 offering. Little ground ball here to the shortstop. Noble collects on the first and will get him barely right there as Pratt was picking him up and putting him down. Nice clean inning of work there after a leadoff single there from Gabe McGuire, as the Tigers get no runs on a hit, also no errors, and nobody left on. We will now head to the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Again, it's Wapahani 4, Alexandria 0 here on the WHS Network. Welcome back here, folks. Again, Brandon Morvillius right here with you, your play-by-play broadcaster. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Again, like to thank some of our sponsors again here tonight. Big thanks to Kenshaw Properties, owned by Kendra and Shane Franks. Kenshaw Properties is a Muncie-based company that offers Ball State area rental homes. For more information, check out their website at kenshawproperties.com. Again, that is KENSHA Properties.com. And you can also contact them at 765-356-1340. So bottom half of the 3rd inning underway now. We'll lead things off here with a pitch here, number 18, Gavin Lash, as he will foul that one back and out of play. 0-1. The pitch inside for a ball. Again, Russell still on the mound here for the Tigers. Was able to escape a big jam there in the bottom half of the second inning. Bases loaded, nobody out, and only surrendered one run there to Wapahani. The 2-1 pitch. Fouled off and out of play now. Even count here of 2-2. Again, Lash so far here on the night, 0 for 1. Struck out swinging back in the first. The wind-up, here's the pitch. Shallow right center field. Right fielder comes on and will make the catch for out number 1 here in the inning. So the center fielder, number 7, Caleb Henderson, at the plate here for the Raiders. Caleb, again, 0 for 1 here on the night. Grounded out to the shortstop to end the first. And Henderson on the season. Nice 427 average. 27 RBIs, 6 doubles. Puts down a bunt right there, back to the pitcher on down to first, and he's going to throw it away. Now it's going to go all down the right field line. Henderson motors around second on the third, a throw to third base, and he'll be in there sliding in safely. Again, you put the ball in play, you never know what can happen, folks. And that proves to be just another example right there. So Henderson at third base now after the error in the throw by the pitcher.
Now the batter's 24, Paul Fisher.
So the designated hitter, number 24, Paul Fisher, will step in now. 1 on and 1 out. Henderson at third. Getting the latter part of the order here for the Raiders. But I'll tell you this much. It doesn't get any easier. The depth of this lineup that we've seen throughout the course of the year, it's really quite phenomenal here. You really don't get much of a break. Chopped here to the shortstop. Henderson will score, and that's going to be in there. There's a little bad hop there just in front of the shortstop right there. Unable to make the play. The Raiders will play to run. So that worked out rather well right there. A tough play as Henderson scores. Foster now to play here for Wapahani. Sees that one low for a ball, 1-0. The pitch, swung on and missed. Even count here of a ball and a strike. Again, after that miscue there by the shortstop, that is now the 4th error on the night here for Alexandria. It's been a tough one so far, thrown on back there to first base as Fisher's in there safely. So again, the count here, 1 ball, 1 strike here on the number 9 hitter, Joe Foster. Back to top of the order to follow him. Catches that outside part of the plate, now 1-2. Didn't see only 1 out here in the inning. The pitch, high and away. Fisher takes off for second, and he's going to be safe as Fisher gets under the tag. So a stolen base there for Paul Fisher. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now on Foster. Against only 1 away, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3 for out number 2 here in the inning. So again here, back to top of the order here for the Raiders. It's going to be the shortstop, number 12, Gavin Noble, at the plate. Gavin 0 for 1 so far on the night, reached base on an error in the throw from the catcher back in the first inning after a strikeout. And then also scored a run and then was hit by a pitch in the second. Fisher at second, 2 away. Here's the pitch. High fly ball, left center field. The left fielder's under it and will make the catch for the 3rd and final out of the inning. So again, the Raiders tack on another run here in the bottom half of the 3rd. as they get one run here on no hits, also 2 errors, and nobody left on. Or pardon me, 1 left on base. So we will now head to the top of the 4th. Again, Wapahani 5, Alexandria 0. On your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
Back at it here with your top of the 4th inning here with the Kinshaw Properties game break. And Wapahani with a 5-0 lead as we enter the top of the 4th inning. And we'll lead things off here for the Tigers with the center fielder number 2, Cole Stewart. Stewart here on the season, .345 average, 14 RBIs, also 6 doubles, 2 triples. Also 19 of 22 again on the base pass. See, we'll swing right on through that one now. 0-1 here on Stewart. Again, this last time up there in the 1st inning. Popped out there to the second baseman to end the 1st. And the 0-1 pitch from Lash. Called strike 2. And that's what you want to see right here from Gavin. Getting ahead of these hitters. A lot better pitcher's count to be in. We are not getting behind and where you're feeding into the hands of the hitter. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gets a sign, so wind up. Here's the pitch. Gets him swinging. Strike 3 for out number 1 here in the inning. So that will bring up the left fielder, number 10, Carson Cuneo. Cuneo 0 for 1 on the night. Grounded out to the shortstop in the 1st inning. Falls low and inside. 1-0 to start things off here to Cuneo. And that one's going to be fouled back there to the backstop. And Cuneo really had to go outside the zone right there. So an even count here of a ball and a strike. Getting playing underneath the lights here this evening. Very chilly evening here from LaPel as that pitch is outside there for ball 2. Again, not your typical May weather. Thursday night it's pretty nice and warm, but this evening not so much. About a lovely 58, 57 degrees probably outside. Not exactly my kind of weather here, but at least it's not raining. Ground ball here to the shortstop. Noble collects, throws on to first, and will get him. 6-3 is the put out right there for out number 2 here in the 4th. Second time he's grounded out there to Gavin Noble. And now the designated hitter number 4, Braden Bates, will step in. 0 for 1 so far this evening. Struck out looking in the 2nd inning. Lash again just misses. They're on the outside part of the plate now. 1-0 to begin things here on Bates. It looked like a pretty nice looking pitch there from Gavin. That time he's going to catch the outside. One your count. Lash looks in there to Willman. calling the signs there. Gets him. Here's the 1-1 offering. Get another one just missing outside. This Lash continuing to try to work that outside part of the plate here, see if he can get him going. Get a little fishing. And that one's going to fall low and away. So the count stands here at 3 balls and a strike. Again, 2 away here in the 4th. It's a 5-0 Wapahani lead. And that's going to be ball 4. So a 2-out walk here to Braden Bates. We'll set things up here for the shortstop, number 27, Aaron Matthews.
Now batting number 27, Aaron Matthews.
Again, Willman and Lash will kind of get together here. Don't want to lose focus. You got your first 2 outs of the inning. Got to remain focused and try to find a way to get this last out right here, and not to where you're really putting yourself in a bad situation. Ball upstairs, 1-0. Again, Matthews here on the night. 1 for 1, singled there in the second, and then was caught stealing. Throw down there from Willman. Ball low in the dirt. So 2 balls, no strikes. Here on Matthews. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. And Matthews took a good hack at that one. Good pitch to swing at, especially being a 2-0 count. Another one low in the dirt, and another count. That is run here to 3 balls and a strike. So again, Lash has got to get locked in here. Got the first 2 guys out rather easily. A walk, and now you've just walked a second guy in a row. So Matthews down at first. Bates will move up to second base. And we'll have a mound meeting here as head coach Brian Dudley will walk on out there to the pitcher's mound. Have a little chat here with his pitcher. And that's one thing, it's, I guess essentially, when you look at the first 2 batters here, you got them out, in about 7 or 8 pitches through the first 2 batters. And then the next 2 guys, they've been, a little bit more patient at the plate. Of course, you got to make them a little bit closer, too, as well, to where the batter's going to want to swing at them. The Lash has thrown a very good game so far. Can't allow these couple of hiccups right here to affect things. Got to find your way out of the inning right here. And so that'll bring up second base, number 17, Cade Abshire. Abshire drew a walk there in the second inning and was left stranded out there. You're not able to get that breaking pitch over for a strike right now. And trying to find the outside part of the zone. Right now it's not really working out. There we go. Called strike right there. Now an even count here of 1-1. Good. Bates at second, Matthews at first. 2 out here in the top of the 4th. The pitch. Right there to the first baseman, Gage Gadberry, to end the inning. Talk about being at the right place at the right time. A line out right there to Gadberry ends the inning. Again, here's the Tigers. Got the first 2 batters retired, but then got a couple of walks, had something in business right there, but luckily Lash and Wapahani was able to slam the door shut here in the 4th. So again, Alexandria, no runs, no hits, no errors, 2 left on. To the bottom of the 4th we go. Again, here from Lapel, it's Wapahani 5, Alexandria 0 here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Welcome back here, folks, again to the Kenshaw Properties game break. In Wapahani, 5 runs here on 3 hits, 1 error. Alexandria, no runs, 2 hits, 4 errors through the first 3.5 innings of play. Again, we do have a new pitcher on the mound here for the Alexandria Tigers, and that is Cole Morris. Again, now on the mound here for Alexandria and coming on in relief. So, again, it was starting off there for Alexandria. We had Dylan Miller. He worked the first inning. Connor Russell then worked the second and third inning. And now Cole Morris again coming on in relief of those 2 guys to begin the 4th.
Raiders, number 10, Daxton Dudley.
So we'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Second baseman Daxton Dudley, and that's going to be a deep fly ball left field, and it's going to be off the glove of the left fielder. So again, the wind is blowing in. Maybe on a regular night, that might have gotten out of here. But still, nonetheless, Dudley at second base after another miscue here for Alexandria.
Batters, number 4, Luke Willman.
So the catcher, number 4, Luke Willman at the plate. Willman so far 1 for 2. Had a 2 RBI double back in the first inning. And then fouled out to the first baseman in the second. As it is 0-1 to begin the at-bat here on Willman. And got your heart of the lineup up right here. We've got to do some damage. We've had so many opportunities here to really, in a roundabout way, kick in the door. Got to start taking a little bit more advantage of some of these situations. So 1-1 the count. Here's a pitch. There it goes. High fly ball right center field. And the right fielder gets there again, having him positioned just right. As Dudley will now move up to third base. So 1 out now here in the inning after the fly out there from Willman.
Batters, number 19, Gage Gadberry.
And now the first baseman, number 19, Gage Gadberry at the plate. Big fella. So far, the first 2 plate appearances have been walks. As that ball is upstairs for a ball 1-0. You really like to see Gadberry. You know, he's been in a little bit of a bind here at the plate here within the last 2.5 or so weeks. And, you know, everybody goes through it. It happens. It's unfortunate, but it does happen. But it's nice to see that he's being a little bit more patient at the plate, able to work the count a little bit more, and especially these first 2 plate appearances, being able to draw walks means you're seeing the ball a lot better. And that's laced down the third base line, and that's going to be in there. Here comes Gage around first, heading to second. Dudley scores, and that's going to be a ribeye right there for Gage Gadberry. RBI double, to be more specific. And the Raiders have tacked on another run right here to make it a 6-0 ball game. Tell you what, that is a beautiful sight right there to see. Starting to see Gadberry get going here. So Gadberry at second, Nolan Dudley now to plate as that's a ball outside 1-0. Dudley so far here on tonight 0 for 2. Popped it up to the first baseman in the first inning and then did the same in the second inning except to the shortstop. It's 2 balls, no strikes here on Dudley. Here's the pitch. Fouled back and out of play. So I guess we're having a brief pause in the action here because we have ran out of baseballs. So I got to get him 3 or 4 more here to the home plate umpire. Again, 2-1 the count here on Nolan. Gadberry at second base after the RBI double that scored Daxton Dudley. And making this a 6-0 ball game. Again, the Raiders so far 6 runs on 4 hits. It's been 5 errors so far here for Alexandria. A little bit of a woeful evening here defensively. Here's the pitch. Pop back and out of play. So an even count here on Nolan. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 away here in the bottom half of the 4th. Morris will come to the set. And the pitch. Another one fouled back and out of play. So again, Nolan trying to battle here. Trying to keep the line moving. Be productive. Here's the pitch. High and inside, ball 3. So this will be pitch number 7 of the AB. The payoff pitch. Oh, there it goes. Deep fly ball left field, and it's going to be off the glove of the left fielder. Here comes Gadberry around third, and he will score. Tough play right there for the left fielder. Again, on a normal night, that ball would have been well out of here. That was kissed right there from Dudley. So again, Dudley now at second base. Looks like we'll have a defensive change. A couple of defensive changes, rather. So we'll get that here in just a moment. So again, Gadberry scored there on the plate and made it 7-0. Gavin Lash due up here. Again, the first baseman went out to left field. That was Nick Kaufman. And so now at first base is, I believe, number 44, which is Trenton Patz.
Now batting number 18, Gavin Lash.
And there's another one laced in the left center field. Off the glove there of the left fielder. I'll tell you what, they are having a whirlwind of problems out there. And also another ironic thing is it's been windy all night. So the Raiders now have them at second and third. They're off the bullet from Gavin Lash.
Batter's number 7, Caleb Henderson.
So error number 6 in the ball game. The pitch, high for a ball, 1-0 to begin things here on the Raiders. Center fielder Caleb Henderson. Henderson so far on the night 0 for 2. Grounded out to the shortstop in the first, then reached base on an error in the 3rd inning. As that pitch will be fouled away to the first base side. And 1-1 your count. The 1-1 offering swung right on through that one. Nice looking pitch there from Morris. So the count here at 1 ball and 2 strikes. The windup, the pitch. Popped up, foul ground. The first baseman will not get over there to make the play. Nice hustle nonetheless. Again, Henderson, the number 7 hitter in the order. Coming into tonight's ball game, 27 RBIs. Tied for second on the team in that statistical category. The pitch, another one fly ball down the right field line. Another one that will get foul. So another batter here for the Raiders that's continued to battle in these at-bats, making the pitchers work. Just trying to do everything they can to be productive right here and keep the line of moving, so to speak. So the count still stands at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Paul Fisher on deck, designated hitter here for the Raiders. Morris with a windup and a pitch. Chopped up the middle. Going to be a tough play on down to first, and Henderson, oh my. Henderson was safe, and then the umpire called him out. But a run does come home to score. So again, Lash moved up to third base.
Batters number 24, Paul Fisher.
Got Henderson out there at first. Tough play right there or tough pill to swallow there if you're Henderson. But still, you got the RBI. Run come home to score. 2 outs now in the inning. The designated hitter, Paul Fisher, at the plate. Fly ball right field. Going to be a tough play and just foul. Again, this wind making things a little bit even more difficult than what they already are. That would have definitely landed in no man's land. So 0-1 to begin things here on Fisher. Then you have Lash at third, 2 away here in the inning. The Raiders have already played at 3 here in the 4th. And the Raiders will get another. So an RBI single there for Fisher. Tack another one up on the board here for the Raiders. Fisher now with his second hit of the night. After that one again scored a Lash. There's another one, deep fly ball right center field, up against the wall. Here comes Fisher around third, Foster around second. Fisher scores, and Foster with an RBI triple. Oh, heck yes! As the Raiders keep on keeping on here in the 4th to make this a 10-0 lead. Second triple now the season here for Foster. Young man can just motor around the bases. Fisher did much of the same thing right there, scoring all the way from first base.
Batters number 12.
And so now back to the top of the order here for Wapahani, and that will be the shortstop, number 12, Gavin Noble. 0 for 2 here on the night so far. Popped up third base side. Tough play here for the shortstop, and he will miss that one, but the ball lands in foul ground. So 0-1 here on Noble. Again, can't reiterate it enough. That ball goes in the air. I don't care for what team it is. It's going to be an adventure. We've seen it throughout the evening. Just is what it is, unfortunately. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Now 0-2 here on the Raiders shortstop. Again, Foster down there at third base. The pitch low for ball 1. Wapahani has scored 5 times now here in the 4th. This is what I'm talking about, kicking in the door. And that's laced into right field, but the right fielder's there to make the catch. So you probably would figure, you have another hard hit baseball. That time it does find the glove. But a great inning here for Wapahani, again tacking on 5 runs here in the bottom of the 4th inning to give them a 10-0 lead. Again, Wapahani scores 5 runs here on 4 hits, also 1 error, and 1 left on base. We'll head to the top of the 5th. Again, Wapahani 10, Alexandria 0, here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here. Top of the fifth inning here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. And if you are just now joining us, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Thank you for choosing to spend some time here with us this evening here on this Saturday night of Indiana High School baseball out here from Lapel. Again, about 55, 56 degrees outside right now. So, again, not your typical May weather. But we're still enjoying a great game of baseball nonetheless, as that pitch will be fouled out of play. 0-1 to begin things here on the left fielder, number 32, Nick Kaufman. Again, originally was at first base and then was switched out to left field there during that bottom half of the fourth inning. The 0-1 offering falls high and away. So an even count of a ball and a strike. Lash here with a pitch. Swung on and missed, strike two. And we've got Gabe McGuire to follow Kaufman. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Fouled that one back as Kaufman will stay alive here in the AB. You got 0 for 1 here on the night. Grounded out to the third baseman back in the second inning. 1-2 pitch once more. Ball high. That will even the count up here at 2-2. Pitch low and inside, runs the count here to full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch number 7 upcoming here in the at-bat. And foul tipped. Tell you what, had he not swung at that one, that would have more than likely been ball 4 right there. But again, close pitch. Can't afford to take it. At least that's what you're taught anyway. Payoff pitch once more. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Big out to begin the inning as Kaufman is set down on strikes. And that will now bring up the right fielder, number 35, Gabe McGuire. Getting 1 for 1 on the night, singled in the third. In his lone plate appearance here of the evening, McGuire coming into the night, 282 hitter. As that one's fouled right back here at us. But again, McGuire, 282 hitter, 2 home runs. Again, he has the only home runs that Alexandria has had this year. Also has 11 RBIs, a couple of triples as well. So 1 ball, 1 strike here on the number 9 hitter, Gabe McGuire. Down the third base line, I believe the Raiders will run out of real estate right there, and they do. So the count here at 1 ball and 2 strikes. McGuire will step back in there, Lash. Gives his teammates a little extra time to catch their breath there for a moment. And the 1-2 offering popped up in the infield. Noble, Dudley over there, and Noble will fall down and will drop the baseball as that ends up rolling all the way into foul ground over there near the coach's box. And again, tough sledding there defensively for any team at this point. Of course, obviously a play's got to be made there, but
Now batting number 1, Brennan Lazader.
you can at least somewhat understand what's going on out there. So again, McGuire reaches second base on the air. Called strike here on the leadoff man, Brendan Lazader. The pitch fouled off to the right side and out of play. So Lazader in the hole here, 0-2. 1 on and 1 out here in the top of the 5th. And the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball left center field, and Henderson will not get there in time. The throw in there to third, as he'll be in there safely. And so now the Tigers have them on the corners. Here, still with only one out here in the inning. So nice hit there from Luzader. Again, McGuire now at third, Luzader at first, and the third baseman, number 26, Braxton Pratt, will be at the plate. And in fact, Axel will now have a pinch hitter, number 19. 18. Pardon me, number 18. And that is Jay Dillman. We'll also have a courtesy runner down at first base. That's going to be number 9, Caleb Bott. So again, those are the changes right there. Again, Bott now at first base. Jay Dillman now at the plate here for Alexandria. Again, coming on to hit for Braxton Pratt. Got runners on the corners, one away here in the top of the fifth. Again, if the Raiders roll up a double play right here, the game's over with. Obviously with the 10-run rule ordeal right there. But the main focus is finding a way to get an out. So 0-1 here on Dillman. Lash glances over there at first. And the pitch called strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fly ball in the left field. Castor will get there, and he'll go ahead and throw it on home. They won't test him. And now a throw down to second, and he's out. A double play to end the game after a base running miscue by the Tigers. What an unbelievable way to finish out with here tonight. So again, a fly out to the left fielder. So F7 and then 2 to, I believe that was 4. I believe that was Daxton Dudley that tagged him out for a double play to end the ball game. Again, very unorthodox to say the least, but it works, and the Raiders win and advance to the Sectional 40 Championship game on Monday afternoon. They'll be taking on the Monroe Central Golden Bears at a start time of 1:30 p.m. Again, you can catch it live here on the WHS Network. Again, don't go anywhere here, folks. Again, we'll be back here with our Raiders Live post-game show to recap this one here tonight. You're on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
Welcome back here, Raider fans, to our Raiders Live post-game show, again presented by Kenshaw Properties. Got a proud sponsor here of the WHS Network. Your Raiders win it here tonight. Final score 10-0. Now to advance on to the 2021 IHSAA Class 2A Sectional 40 Baseball Tournament Championship game. Again, they will be taking on the Monroe Central Golden Bears at a 1:30 p.m. start time. They're on Memorial Day on Monday, May the 31st. So just a couple days from now, we'll be back at it out here from Lapel. Earlier on this evening, Monroe Central and Lapel played a wild one to the finish. Again, Lapel was up 5-1 late in the game, about fifth inning or so. And each of the last two innings there in the fifth and sixth, Monroe Central got a run back, made it 5-3. Then in the bottom of the seventh, Lapel again had them down to their final out, and fly ball into center field. The bases were loaded, by the way. Bases were loaded, 2 out in the inning. Had a fly ball in the center field. Center fielder bobbled it, dropped the baseball. The 2 runs came home, the score there from second and third, and then that last one all the way from first base scored on the play to win it there for Monroe Central. So that's how they ended up advancing on to the Sectional 40 championship game on Monday afternoon. So really 2 very wild games here tonight. That one obviously ended in a wild way earlier this evening, and another one here this evening as well here in this second game of the night there with the fly ball there to Castor, and then the throw home there to Willman, and then the throw to Dudley to collect the double play to end the ball game there for Wapahani, again with a 10-0 final score win in 5 innings. Again, final line score here tonight for both pitchers. Again, Gavin Lash with the victory here tonight, goes all 5 innings, allows no runs, 3 hits, also 3 walks and 3 strikeouts. So again, he is your winning pitcher of record here tonight is Gavin Lash. Again here for Alexandria, Dylan Miller again worked the first inning, allowed 2 runs, 1 hit, also 2 strikeouts, no walks there in the bottom half, or in the bottom half of the first inning. From pitching side, again, they used 3 guys here tonight. Again, Dylan Miller, Connor Russell, and Cole Morris. Again, Morris ended up surrendering 5 runs there in that bottom half of the fifth inning. I don't think any of those were earned there in that fourth inning, again, when you think of all the errors. So it was just a really kind of a disastrous evening there, unfortunately, there for Alexandria, just from a defensive side of things. Wapahani, had some troubles there as well. But, again, it's just one of those evenings that, should you make the plays? Yes, but you can, in a roundabout way, also understand that it is tough conditions out there. The wind's blowing, it's cold, but you still got to make the plays at the end of the day, obviously, and you don't want to make excuses out there on the field, but it was definitely a tough one for all the players involved. And so it was a great win here tonight. Overall line score for both teams now for Alexandria, no runs on 3 hits, 7 errors, and 5 left on base, while Wapahani collects 10 runs on 6 hits, 2 errors, and 6 left on base. Again, the Raiders improved to 27-1 now on the season here with this 10-0 victory over Alexandria. Again, they will be back at it on Monday afternoon. We're again right here live on the WHS network. It'll be a 1:30 p.m. start time. So please join us there for that one, for the Sectional 40 championship game. Again, here's your Wapahani Raiders take on the Monroe Central Golden Bears. Again, we want to thank everyone for tuning in here tonight. Thank you for spending some time here with us and enjoying a great broadcast of baseball here. At least hopefully it was a great broadcast for all of you guys to watch. Again, a big shout out again to a group of fantastic people there watching from the Selma American Legion, Post 437. They're in downtown Selma. We can't say thanks enough to each and every single one of you, and especially, again, to the American Legion and all the military men and women that have served in our United States military, whether it be in the past or even in the present. We can't say thank you enough and how much we appreciate you. And even to the fallen heroes, we can't express our gratitude and thanks enough to them, and that they will never be forgotten. So greatly appreciate all those wonderful people down there at the Selma American Legion, and as well as all of you out there watching from wherever you are. Very, very appreciative. And like I said, thanks for tuning in. Again, we'll be back at it on Monday, so please join us. You won't want to miss this one, folks. This is going to be a very big game. These two teams just locked up about a week or so ago at Monroe Central when Wapahani won that one by a final score of 5-2. So it's going to be an interesting Sectional 40 championship game coming up on Monday afternoon. Again, catch it live right here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Again, make sure to subscribe to our channel for free, no cost whatsoever. And also make sure to follow us on our social media sites on Facebook and Twitter. Just look us up at WHS Network. So again, final score here this evening. Again, folks, your Wapahani Raiders 10, the Alexandria Tigers 0. Again, congratulations there to your Raiders now advancing on to the Sectional 40 championship game on Monday afternoon. So, folks, until then, I'm Brandon Warvillius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy saying good night from Lapel.